Hi everyone, it's Saul from Cape Town, South Africa, and thank you so much for watching this video. And guys, as we know, we are into already the first half of January is really here. I mean, today is the 14th of January, so it's mid-January. And with internet marketing, as we know, it's just a lot of times guys are not really able to take it to the next level. And the way that I view that is you need a coach. I mean, if you look at sports or we look at business people, all of them have a coach. And the way that I got a major boost in this industry was by investing as much as I could in a coach. And it really sets the boundaries completely different, just in the way that you think. And if you can take a proven strategy, it's going to make a major difference. You can shave off time and investment and just blood, sweat, and tears. Now, I've got a guy on the call. A lot of you will probably be familiar with him already. His name's Kevin Fahey. Kevin's just done unbelievably well. Kevin, thanks for coming onto the call. Let's tell guys slightly, if someone doesn't know you, just who you are. And I know you don't like to talk too much about yourself, but give us an idea of how long you've been in internet marketing and, just some of your achievements. I'd love to hear that from you.
Okay, well, basically, I started off in internet marketing in 2007. So this is a story I've told a lot of times. So basically, I spent about 6 months. I spent over 2 years struggling, really. But I think the first year and a half, I just wasn't taking it seriously. And then even when I was taking it seriously, I spent another 6 months struggling. I would think I was doing SEO, trying to do Amazon sites, trying to make money on affiliate sites, and really not knowing what I was doing. And then I came across email marketing. I got very, very good at email marketing. This was probably 2009. And from there, I pretty much, after 3 months, I quit my job. The next month, I generated, at that single month, I generated around $1,200. My goal was only $1,500. The next month, our business generated around $3,000. And the third month after quitting my job, we actually did over $10,000 in sales. So pretty much since then, I think when people start, my goals have gone up. My original goal was only $1,500 a month, and now we're going on to basically $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per month. So every single year, our business has increased really consistently. Obviously, there's times where a few years ago, I wasn't working as much. We were traveling a lot. Business was steady then. But definitely the last 2 or 3 years, my goal has been basically to help more people. And from then, our business is definitely growing and growing. I would say a lot of my success was down to email marketing, product creation, connections, friends, mentoring, coaching, and just being around the block a lot of times, and obviously doing a lot of things wrong as well.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's amazing. I think, I've told you this and I mean it, is that, guys, Kevin wrote this book called The Solo Ad Escape, and then there was a Solo Ad Escape 2, and it had such a deep impact on me, Kevin. And I mean, just the way that you express yourself. And it's interesting to see because this is quite an American market to a large degree. A lot of the guys are American, but you stood out because you're not American. And even in your book, the way you write about the scooters that you gave away, that scooter, and then your bar started growing, and you come up the hard way, which is great. And do you have a coach? Were you able to achieve it through a coach yourself? I mean, I've never actually asked you that question. Do you personally have a mentor, a coach?
I do mentoring and coaching, yes. Basically, I might as well say it. I've always said it, that in my business model, it would be my product launches would probably account for 30%, maybe 40%, including the recurrent income. Affiliate marketing would probably account for another 30%, and then my personal coaching accounts for the rest. Personal coaching, I really, really enjoy it. We're actually doing personal coaching since over 4 years, maybe 5 years. I first started a coach with Jesse Regan, and basically, I'll tell you exactly what the course was. It was $997. And what we did is we got on Skype with them every few weeks, and we talked about that. During that time, we had a lot of clients asking the same questions over and over and over again, just basic questions. So what we did then, we spent about 2 months developing actually a membership site to put all these training videos for all these clients in there. So, we don't have to keep repeating ourselves. It was pretty much advanced evergreen training that you don't pick up in these WSO reports. So that was probably 4.5 years ago. And this is probably where I Am VIP training originally came about. When me and Jesse stopped working together, he went off to do affiliate marketing in Amazon, and I stayed in the product creation and coaching scene. So I had this membership site sitting around that at the time there wasn't a lot of people using. So this is probably where I Am VIP training came about. From there, I had all these videos and all this training. So what I did then, I think 3 years ago, we have been releasing probably 4 to 6 new products every single year. And every one of those products, I continue to put inside the I Am VIP training site. Basically, the agreement we had with our students was, if you decide to pick up our coaching, you get every single product we release now and in the future. So we're just keeping up with the agreement that way. Right. So obviously the membership sites got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then about 3 years ago I decided to launch it. We used to sell it for $497, and now I'm actually relaunching it tomorrow, and we're going to be selling it for $27 per month, basically, to get in the door. So yeah, that consists of everything I've ever created, every single video, every PDF, every report, every software, every plugin. And what I wanted to do in this case, we'll take an example of a tracking service. We all know a tracking service costs $17 per month. I think maybe 3 years ago, I went out and I paid a few $100s to get a tracking service developed for my students so they don't have to pay that money. We did the same for redirect scripts. We did the same for pop-up scripts. So when people go in there, my goal was, you don't have to spend any more money. You can stop spending money on marketing products. You have everything you need to do regarding software and regarding training, from basic beginners to advanced 10,000 ticket, high ticket closing sales, whatever you want to do. So yeah, that was pretty much, to even start talking about the content. And I was thinking about that before this webinar. Say I'm online 8 years and we produce so much content, we could talk for days or even weeks, but it's just everything.
Right. No, it's interesting. So look, the guys are busy on my list, and everyone's busy. To invest a few minutes, people just actually don't have it. Guys, this is the bottom line. A lot of people have contacted me for personal coaching. I'm not in a position to do it just because I've moved to a new city, and I just literally don't have the time commitment, and I'm also focused on different stuff at the moment. But I've had repeatedly people that are interested, have seen my success. I had a coach that actually isn't offering coaching anymore. He's closed his coaching group, and I've looked around the market for someone that I know that can relate to people on my list, and that I can feel 100% confident in handing you over to someone that I 100% know is going to get you results. Now, Kevin Fahey is this guy. I am willing to go 100% on my reputation. I'm willing to risk my reputation. Literally, I'm willing to put my reputation on Kevin Fahey. That's Kevin Fahey's on the call. I know that this guy's not going to let you down. Kevin, let's cut to it. You're offering an opportunity for someone that's sick of buying WSOs, that's sick of being a buyer, that's just actually willing to get their arse into gear. And not that you can guarantee success, but I know that if someone applies what you know and makes a little bit of an investment into it. When I joined my coach, I put half of my credit card, and my dad gave me the other half. Like, I went on risk. So guys, the bottom line is that this Kevin Fahey, you can research him. If you know him already, you know who he is. I'm 100% prepared to put my reputation on Kevin because he's offering the service, and I've had a huge request for it. Kevin, what is the price? What are guys going to learn inside? And just sum it up for us very, very clearly, please.
The question was, what was on the inside, was it?
Yeah, like for someone that comes into your coaching, what is the price, and like what are they going to get inside of this training? Okay,
right. I'm gonna say what I found the biggest problem with some of my students or clients in the past was they needed one-on-one help. They needed someone to say, how do I figure this simple thing out? And I understand that a lot of people can't pay $5,000 or $10,000 for coaching. So for I Am VIP training for the normal members this year, what I'm going to be doing every few weeks is holding basically free training webinars for the members. Let's say you're trying to set up your squeeze page, you're trying to launch a product, you can come onto the webinar, show me what you're doing, I can answer questions and help you that way. And as I said, my only goal this year is to basically help at least 1,000 people get to the success they want. And I think the best way to do that is live training webinars. To get in, it's only $27 per month. And as I said, you're going to get a Facebook group, you're going to get all the training that we talked about, and you're going to get the live training webinars. If I do an extra coaching package, which is included in the offer, you might know a lot of the students that are currently launching products. A lot of these guys actually came from my coaching group, and Carter, Aidan Corkery, John Murley, Sajan, Padal, all of these guys came from our group coaching program. And that was an 8-week intense course. Every single week we're on live webinars. There's a Facebook group that we're interacting every single day. You get to talk with me on Skype. We go through your funnel, we go through everything about your sales funnel. We help you find JV partners, etc. So basically that's an extra coaching program that I have as well. It is available on the inside if anyone wants to decide. And again, I suppose it would be the difference. There's no such thing as guaranteed success, but when you sign up for something like that, you have a kind of accountability partner as well, because we're on your back saying, get it done.
Right, exactly. So am I right in just understanding the offer that we're going to be making for people? And thank you for giving the opportunity to offer this to my clients, because I really feel that it is so important. Obviously, you guys know that if you sign up through Kevin, I mean, I would be rewarded. That's just good business, and we're not trying to beat around the bush with that. But we know, Kevin, I mean, your reputation is your number one thing online, right? And people who know you are, and Saul Mulroney is this internet marketer from Cape Town. Guys, my reputation is the most important thing. I could never, ever suggest a guy like Kevin or anyone unless like I know what I'm doing, and I'm going on risk, and I'm prepared to do that. So Kevin, someone would sign up for you. Is that right? They get $27 and they come to the Facebook group and they're getting their training, and all the resources are in there. And then within there would be like a further upsell basically for someone that wants to then go into a more intensive course. Is that correct?
Definitely.
Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. I see a lot of people buying course after course after course and switching methods and basically getting no direction. But if you have one plan, I think that's something I'm going to cover in the first webinar. I was actually working all day yesterday on the mind map, but it's just getting people a basic plan. And once they have a plan, they need little training on, how do I set up a squeeze page? How do I launch a product? How do I set up affiliate tools? How do I set it up in JVZoo? So we just have it all covered. And then about the best thing is going to be the support, I suppose, because our support is online. We always respond within 12 hours. As I said, my reputation, I think, what I say to people is I want to be around in 30 years in this business, having conversations with people like you. If you cut corners, if you try and not deliver, if you try and look for quick money, basically you will not have that opportunity. So I suppose that's something to keep in mind as well. All of my coaching and my marketing methods that I teach are something that will work today and will continue to work forever, and you won't lose any friends in the meantime. You'll actually be helping people.
Nice. Well, look, I mean, I wouldn't mention any names, but there are one or two guys in the industry that sell like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 dollar coaching, and then basically like after that 8 or 10 weeks, you don't have access to the guy anymore, and he disappears. And I mean, there are guys that are out there doing that, and I know that yours isn't like that. And guys, really, I don't want to go on and on and on, but there is an offer from Kevin. I would 100% say that if you're serious about internet marketing and you really want to do well and take it to the next level, guys, you need a coach. You 100% need a coach. There's no two ways about it. Kevin Fahey comes with my highest recommendation. Kevin, that $27 per month, I mean, they can cancel it. They're not stuck. It's not like they're not signing their life away. If it's not for them, I mean, they're not stuck in there. Am I correct?
Yeah, definitely. Like the price is a no-brainer. If you know yourself, a lot of masterminds are $300, $400, $1,000 per month. I'm actually part of 2 masterminds. One's $1,000 a month, and that was $500 per month. So you're getting the same things.
Yeah,
really in that
100%.
sense.
I mean, I've got a CPA coach. that I pay $1,000 a month, guys, a month, and he's worth it. I mean, but you know, you're getting it for real still. I would suggest really is that you, in my opinion, and it's great that this has come along. It's great that the time's right, but give Kevin a chance. I mean, going to his offer for $27 per month. I mean, you could literally go in there and, I mean, one could basically go and just download all your products and get a couple of months worth of value anyway. So, I mean, value-wise, their products in there, I mean, that if you haven't read any, like that Solar Escape and other, Kevin's had products of how to list. I mean, he's got a lot of successful students. It's worth going for it. So, guys, I want you to think long and hard about it. Kevin, as you can see, I mean, he's not a loud guy. He's a very, very reserved person, but he's got results. He's got amazing students. He's behind so many people's success that you would be quite shocked. And, you know, Kevin, what I like, and I think that's why your list, I mean, your offer is suitable to my list, is that even for me, I haven't personally done much on JVZoo. I grew in the Warrior Plus market, which I believe is a great market to cut your teeth. But at the same time, I'm now ready to expand because I want to grow and I want to do more stuff. And that's why, even from like a student's point of view, I can't take on students because my own growth plan is accelerating so much at the moment. And I mean, you've got products of the day on JVZoo, your clients are doing that. And I'm not even at that level. That's my goal. That's what I want to get to. I've had 7 products of the day on Warrior Plus, and I've done very nicely there. And it's a great network, but we got to move up in the world. And that's, you know, I'm going to be there on your training. And for guys, really, this is just, it could be a destiny calling. If it's not for you, like it's not for you. But I would certainly suggest is that you need a coach. Again, to repeat myself again, Kevin Fahey is, I'm 100% prepared to put my full reputation on the line with Kevin. I know that he's not going to let you down, and I know that you are going to benefit from it. And yeah, look, have a look at this offer. I think it's a no-brainer. I mean, $27 a month really is, even in South African rand, it's really not a lot of money. And you know what I like about Kevin as well is that Kevin, you know, your focus is this email marketing, and there's nothing as lucrative as email marketing once we build up a buyer's list. I mean, even this morning, I actually just went into my PayPal now, and I can show you I made $178 from sending out 2 emails yesterday. Guys, that is a lot of money for me. I mean, in this country, for anyone, that's a lot of money. And I literally just sent out 2 emails. And again, it was more that I've got a support system. I know I've got people in the industry. And Kevin, you know what you talked about in the Solar Escape is that once you start getting involved in this community, and once you start doing things right, people will send you review copies. I mean, I had a client yesterday, he says he can't get review copies. And I told him, just be patient. It will come. Soon you'll be inundated with review copies. And I think for you, like, you know, you're offering people this presence and this peace of mind, and just to start learning how to do this thing in a proper way, that there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. And as you say, the same questions will come up. Plus you can address specific questions. And for a guy that's sitting on even Warrior Plus and, you know, getting different offers and jumping around, that's suicide. Am I correct in saying that? Like, without focus and without accountability, you're literally fooling yourself.
Definitely. I think something there you mentioned about, say, let's say JVZoo or Warrior Plus. It doesn't matter where people make money, in my sense, once they're making it from somewhere. I'll just give a few examples. I like JVZoo. I do a lot of my marketing at JVZoo. A lot of our students do marketing on Warrior Plus. We've got clients in the self-development and actually recipe writing niches, and they're on ClickBank. We're working with another client who's working with Kindle publishing, and then going into self-publishing. And then one of my, basically the client 2 years ago, he only deals with clients that pay him between $10,000 and $25,000. Again, he uses Stripe because of the one-click upsells. Yeah, my point would be, marketing is the exact same in any single industry. It doesn't matter whether you're trying to sell aircon units, this is a remote for an aircon unit, or you're trying to sell t-shirts online, or you're trying to sell a PDF for $7. Once you understand marketing, once you can understand the numbers, how much I can invest to get as much money back as possible, realize you're not losing, it's really, you can sell anything. And that's, yeah, I think that's the most important thing about, I think the training, I don't go into specific, a lot of coaches might do this, and I think it's a mistake. They will come along to a client and they will say, you need to follow this exact method and do, you know, because I'm making money in email marketing, and I will say to someone, you need to go create a report in email marketing and do everything exactly like this. The issue with that would be maybe the client has no interest in email marketing. Maybe the client's passion is SEO. So it's, to me, it's just move a few things around, rename them, and the funnel works the exact same way. And then at least the client has something they're passionate about and something they can stick with.
Completely. Look, I agree with you, and I know about sales better than anyone. For 12 years, I was an insurance salesman, a life insurance salesman. And as you're saying, like every time I got a deal, I knew that I'd sold myself because I was selling an intangible product. And it's very similar online, exactly. And I think the most important thing for anyone is to go and get sales experience, even if it's working McDonald's or insurance or even real estate, is that it's good to go cut your teeth. It's good to go and do that. I mean, and I think the best businessmen, exactly what you say, have had some sort of sales experience. Even like you ran that bar, you had that pub, and that was sales, you know. And I think that, as you say, it comes down to that. It also just comes down to a presence, guys, is that once you're part of a community, once you're associated with Kevin Fahey, I mean, you can literally even ask to promote a launch and say, I'm a student of Kevin Fahey. The guys are going to literally like approve you immediately. And that's what it's about. It's about who you know. And, you know, one of the biggest perks that I love, Kevin, is the community. I really love this internet marketing community. These are close people to me. You saw when I had that big accident in America last year, these were like the people that came through for me, really. And guys, you can enjoy that. So it's about money. Obviously, I mean, we make money. I've got 3 kids. I've got an ex-wife. I've got money. I've got big financial commitments. But Kevin, for me, actually my goal is to take the conversation on money off the table so I can think clearly and I can enjoy my life, and I've got a beautiful beach that I can go to and not worry about stuff. And guys, that's an option that Kevin's offering, is that it's ongoing training, there are products in there, and it's a bit of an investment, you know. I mean, things like cheap isn't best. I mean, we know that, like with an air conditioner, you can go and get the cheapest air conditioner on the market, but it's going to cost you at the end of the day. Rather than, it's better to invest in a brand that has got support and ongoing support and is going to work, even if it's 50% more expensive, even upfront. It's like, you know, if you go to a Chinatown and buy junky like stuff, it's even for the kids, like it breaks quickly. The kids don't enjoy playing with that. And it's the same thing with value. And Kevin's price is ridiculous. I mean, $27 per month is ridiculous. Plus, you're going to be getting a lot more out of it. So, guys, I think I've spoken enough. That's an opportunity for you right now. Kevin, thank you for taking the time to speak to me. You know, we've been half an hour. And, guys, this is an opportunity for 2016. It's a great opportunity. If you see, like, obviously, like the South African rand, Kevin, which is our currency, it's now 17 rand to the dollar. It's like going to be probably, like, I think it's going to be like 20 rand to the dollar in July. I'm able to earn dollars. And I would never have been able to do it without a coach like yourself. My coach that I had actually sort of retired. So I think it's a nice opportunity. I'm also going to get involved with you at the same time. And guys, you know, if it resonates for you, give this a chance. It's good to have a lot of people don't want to have recurring payments, but a recurring payment is good to kick your ass, and we all need that. And then you also, you know, it's a little bit of a commitment. Plus, $27 is not $67. So Kevin's like literally giving it away at a I think it should be affordable for anyone, even if it is a stretch. And there's quite a big difference between $27 and $67 or $97. So, Kevin, thank you so much for giving me the time. As I said, guys, it's been Saul Mulroney from Cape Town, South Africa. Kevin is got my full confidence. If you're looking for an internet marketing coach, this is a guy to look at. Kevin, let's leave us with 1 or 2 final words. Even if someone doesn't take this, what's your advice for a guy that's struggling and doesn't want to repeat of 2015 right now?
Okay, I want to talk about 2 things quickly: the pricing and the goals. Okay, you mentioned $27 a month, but it's actually in 2 pricing options there. There is $147 per year or $247 a lifetime. While I'm on that, I just want to cover one thing. Some of the products I released would be, say, it could be 19.95 for the front end, and then it could be, the upsell could be 47, and then the other upsell could be 67. And people consistently buy these products in the hundreds every time I release them. If you're a member of IM VIP training, you get all these products and all these upsells free every time I release them. So I just wanted to cover that.
Right.
Final piece of advice, guys, is just have a goal. As I said, more the last 3 years, my business has grown leaps and bounds just through having a simple plan of action. I have a 2-month plan, or usually a 3-month plan of action. I break that down into months, I break it into weeks, and I break it down to days. Everything goes into my calendar, what I need to do. 3 minutes before this, my calendar goes beep, beep, beep. I know I'm on a call. My calendar goes beep, beep, beep in another half an hour because I know I have to move on to another task. And my day is controlled pretty much like that. I even have 3 hours break in my calendar to make sure I have my breaks as well. So plan out your goals, decide what you want to do, break down a map, and then just follow that map every single day, because a lot of people just spend their time in their email box, clicking on emails, getting distracted. They've wasted 2 hours, then they go to Facebook, they've wasted another hour. So if you can do that, you will see more success.
Right. So you're basically saying run your business like a business and stop like not treating it as seriously as you are treating it to get the results that you're getting, plus to have your goals. And, if I can add one more thing, for me, I like to have a non-monetary goal. So my next trip is I'm going to Marketing Mayhem in the USA, which is a big trip for me, to go into the USA. And that for me, it's like it's even beyond money. So yeah, I mean, just to turn what you say, Kevin, let's just get that pricing right again. Sorry, I was maybe a little bit, I wasn't 100% clear there. Tell us, for someone to join in, what is the price, just so everyone's 100% clear. And so, Ma?
What is the
price? Your pricing for
the
someone
price
to join in. I just want to be clear on that before I say goodbye to you, please.
Okay, it's $27 per month, or $147 per year,
okay,
or $247 for life.
Oh wow.
Keep in mind, it's around 3 years already, and it will be around for another 3, 5, or 10 years. So if you get the lifetime access, you're going to get lifetime updates, not just here you go and that's it.
And can one come in at $27 and then upgrade at a later stage to life? Or
no, you can buy the 3 options from the sales pitch.
But if someone comes in for $27 and can they change that at a later stage to lifetime, or they can only do that on the sales page?
They can do that on the sales page. On the sales page, you'll have 3 options. But if you decide to purchase for $27 per month and you say, okay, I would like to upgrade, yes, you can. But the lifetime upgrade will not be around forever. I just recommend, guys, grab it. On the sales page, there's going to be a demo video of the entire members area. So you'll see everything that's included. You'll see webinars, etc., etc.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. I mean, I just actually spoke to GoDaddy now, and I just renewed my hosting, and they literally gave me a 50% discount for taking a year up front. So I mean, that's the way that business is done. And yeah, I mean, if you can afford those 2 upper options, it's certainly worth it. But if you can't afford it, going for 27. If you can, but you're going to be saving more. Depends on what you got in your PayPal or your credit card at the moment, because we're all in different situations. But Kevin, thank you so much. I really enjoyed speaking to you. Guys, this is an opportunity. I mean, it's not going to be available for ever. Plus, what we're saying is that as I opened up this conversation, guys, we're halfway through January. We're going to be halfway through February, and then it's going to be halfway through March, and I'm going to be in Marketing Mayhem. I mean, it's going so quickly. And make a flipping commitment to yourself. If you're serious about this, do it seriously. If you're going to be dabbling, then continue being a dabbler. But Kevin will tell you, there is no product, there's no, especially even WSO, for $10 or $12 or $13 that you're going to get with this. You just cannot compare the two. And it's, again, that's when you start doing value. That's when you start doing things proper in your life, is that if you're going to buy an aircon, rather wait a few extra months and buy a proper aircon than buying the cheapest aircon that you can buy. And it's the same thing with this training. Really, 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 my heart goes out to every single person to want to be successful, to be able to pay your debts, and to be able to take the conversation of money off the table. And this is a real viable option. And again, you guys, I'm very contactable. contact me on Facebook if you would like to even discuss this further, or you have a problem with like Kevin or anything like that. Like, I'm also not going away. This is my full-time job. I do not have any other job. I do not have any even other income. This is my full-time job. So I'm very, very careful in what we're doing here. And Kevin, thank you so much for your time. Guys, it's been Saul Mulroney from Cape Town, South Africa. We've been speaking to Kevin. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. I certainly did. And if this is for you, just have a quick think about it and, take action, and we'll see you on the inside. Kevin, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, my friend.
Cheers, Sal. I look forward to seeing everyone inside the members area, guys. If you decide to jump on board, as I said, we're a little family. We're all out to help each other.
We are family, guys. There's nothing better than a community. And in the internet marketing community, there are different families in the community, as there would be in any community. And Kevin's a really, really awesome guy to be associated with, guys. You're paying to get into his inner circle at a very reasonable price, and that also gives Kevin the opportunity to expand and do more stuff for his students and for his friends. And to buy a guy's time could cost you in the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and here you're going to have access to one of the most dynamic, awesome guys in our industry. So it's a great opportunity. And take care, guys. Take action. Speak to you soon. Cheers.